People matter. If people did not matter, we will not be where we are today. We need to put people first at the center of everything we do, says Amina Mohamed, the Deputy Secretary General of the United Nations. In June 2019, Mohamed Yahya was appointed to lead the United Nations Development Programme in the Federal Republic of Nigeria as the resident representative with a team of over 200 people who are supporting the government of Nigeria in reaching its key development goals.
Mo has this way of talking to someone that is very, very infectious, and it gets you to do really what he wants you to do. So I see him as a true diplomat, and I see him rising very high in the UN system with this type of attitude.
His first hurdle was to confront the COVID-19 pandemic in Nigeria.
Today, as you've seen, we've had the first consignment of the basket fund that UNDP manages, and part of the fund and the biggest chunk of the fund is to support the Nigerian government with procurement of key medical equipment.
His next initiative was to collaborate with the then Vice President, Professor Yemi Osinbajo, on the Jubilee Fellowship Program.
The program will create internship opportunities for young Nigerians. I'd like to especially appreciate the UNDP, Mohamed Yahya, or Mo as we call him, and the European Union, particularly Captain Carlson.
To create a desirable future for Nigeria beyond its current realities, Mohamed Yahya, along with a team of high-level panelists, developed the Imagine Nigeria project.
The idea of Imagine Nigeria, as represented to us by the presidency in Nigeria, was to look at across all the sectors of society, from the governance aspect to the economic aspect, and then saying where opportunities lie for Nigeria to be able to be transformative.
By all accounts, he has turned UNDP around in Nigeria. I think it was perhaps not a major player before Mo arrived, and I think in his 4 years or so of leadership here, he has made UNDP a big and relevant player for many, including in the government.
As part of its stabilization efforts in northeastern Nigeria,
I want to mention the communities and people who are coming back. You have suffered for too long.
The project is in response to our call for collaboration in rebuilding our distressed communities over a decade-long insurgency.
The UNDP in 2022 collaborated with Borno State government to give Ngaranam a befitting welcome back home. Such partnerships reinforce the significance of restoring communities and fostering a sense of belonging for those returning to rebuild their lives. Due to his unwavering passion for staff well-being and human capital advancement, he spearheaded both the first staff retreat in 2022 and the transformative executive leadership retreat in August 2023.
The first word to describe you, I think, is Machiavelli. It is better to be feared than loved if you cannot be both.
It's so sad to see you leaving, and we will miss you tremendously. I will miss you tremendously. First of all, because you always reminded me of my 2 previous postings, Somalia and Kenya.
I look at Mo and I use him as inspiration of the standard when it comes to doing a job in a community so well that as you leave, you don't leave.
The International Women's Gala 2022 and the International Women's Day 2023 attest to his keen support for gender inclusivity and celebration of exemplary women leaders. Mo, as he is often called, has tirelessly expanded UNDP's reach, establishing conducive offices in Anambra and Lagos in 2023, nurturing the young innovators and shaping UNDP's future.
Really, if we're going to go big on innovation, we have to start in UNDP. And the fact that our resident representative had this vision to realize this dream out of nothing and to mobilize his team to turn this place into gold is the beginning of innovation. It's an example, it's an inspiration of the kind of UNDP that we want to promote and use to transform the space of development. So I stand before you here, a very proud regional director, because here we are cultivating a new model of how you do development.
His collaboration with creatives across Nigeria exemplifies his progressive leadership, showcasing broad-mindedness and visionary direction.
Creatives will change Africa. Creatives like myself, creatives like hundreds of Nigerian creatives that are changing the world now in music, in film, but not just Nigerian creatives, from all over Africa, you know, from the east, the south, the west, and the north. They are going to be in front of the charge of developing Africa. This is the reason why conversations and collaborations like the ones between UNDP and the creative industry are very, very important, because creatives are the voice of culture.
Mohamed Yahya's visionary leadership and unwavering commitment to people-first initiatives have steered the UNDP in Nigeria through challenging times. As he continues to inspire positive change and elevate human capital advancement in his future endeavors, it is clear that no barriers will be insurmountable. To the leader who illuminated Nigeria's skies, your legacy lingers, eternal and wise. Your journeys end, a new chapter to start. Your humanitarian spirit engraved in every heart.
I'm really going to miss him. He's been a great friend to me, and he's been a great friend to all humanitarians.
Dear Mo, thank you so much for your time in Nigeria. Thank you for your incredible leadership. Thank you for your friendship. Thank you for the example that you set.
As you move to your new role, I want to wish you all the best of luck. I hope we do stay in touch. Thank you so much for everything.
So I think this this cooperation that we enjoyed with you and UNDP has been very exemplary and will remain as a example for the years to come, something that we can follow up, and I promise that we will continue all the work that we have started together.
I'm really going to miss him. It's someone with a lot of integrity.
Sure, he will be missed by all, including by me, but also by all Nigerians and the international community as a whole.
Mo, thank you for 4 years of unwavering dedication. Mungode, Eshe, Dalu.